abstentions puts it high in the league table of historic defeats. One of those who led the rebellion said the government had mishandled the whole affair.
This was entirely avoidable. Many of us have been warning over the last few months that this was an issue that needed to be resolved.
What does that say about Gordon Brown's political management skills?
There was undoubtedly a big argument between the Home Office and the Treasury and the Ministry of Defence.
And he didn't sort it out.
I have to say that the Home Office ministers have always been sympathetic. I think some of the arguments that have been put forward by the other government departments have been completely spurious.
It possesses the Midas touch in reverse. Every decision they make seems to turn to dust. Every judgment they make is wrong. And today's vote just showed that up to a certain point, MPs of all parties won't put up with this lack of judgment, a lack of
He basically misjudged the mood of the public. But more to the point, I think he misjudged what counts as honouring our obligations to the Gurkhas. And
on top of an embarrassing defeat on a popular cause, Gordon Brown has thrust the two opposition leaders together into some sort of coalition, albeit for now on a single issue. This was one of those Commons votes that is not binding on the government. Number 10 is letting it be known it'll reflect on the defeat that it can't afford to throw out all immigration restrictions for Gurkhas, an argument the Prime Minister made at question time before the debate.
We're talking about several thousand people coming into the country. The total number of Gurkhas is, of course, 36,000. The estimate in public expenditure terms is about 1.4 billion of meeting these costs. We have to work this in stages.
He says it's £1.5 billion he hasn't got.
Borrow it.
Gordon Brown today handed his political opponents the sort of photo opportunity and political victory that they can only normally dream of. It's the sort of thing that happens to political leaders when their luck starts running out. Tomorrow, he faces votes on the system of MPs' expenses. One government whip said at the moment it looked like that might be carnage. Gary Gibbon, Channel 4 News, Westminster.
Well, we asked for an interview with the government on this, but they said no one was available. We're joined now by the man actually behind the hat behind me. That is actually Nick Clegg, in a remarkable coalition with the Tory leader. There's the leader of the Liberal Democrats who was behind all this. Is this a first, that you've actually managed to get the Tories completely inside the loop with you?
Well, on this issue, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been campaigning on this for, well, a long